So anyway, this book is, I'm not going to read the whole poem because this poem is really long. You know, the last one was long. I'm going to read an excerpt. But yeah, after 9/11, I sat back and was like, wow, how have we become so disoriented, you know? And then the little poet in me was like, oh, disorient, what is that? Disorient, disorient. Disorient means to be, what? Turned away from the east. Disorient. It means to be turned away from the east. It's like, wow, well, what is it about our Western ideals and values that have corrupted us and, you know, into thinking that, you know, we have the right to police other nations and all this shit. And I look at religions often because I believe they serve as the foundation of a lot of the way we think and see the world and govern the world. You know, like most of these people who feel they have the right to govern believe that God has given them that right. Their God has given them that right. And I looked at, you know, Eastern religions like Hinduism, which reports that the world is composed of this unified duality, which correlates with, called Shiva and Shakti energy, which correlates with male and female, and this complementary nature of the universe, you know, creates this harmonious whole, you know, but what they have is this, essentially because they believe in this complementary duality, this male and female, this Shiva Shakti, there are male and female gods. Buddhism, yin and yang, correlates with male and female once again, complementary duality. Thus, you know, the female and the male are embraced as creating this unified whole. Then you get to the West, right and wrong, God and devil. And the woman's on the side of the devil because she bit the apple, which we now use to get online with, right? And so, and then I started to be able, you know, it was right around that time that, you know, I turned on the TV and I heard this man say, you're either with us or against us. You know, and I was like, right or wrong, God or devil, with us or against us. Ah, that's fundamentalism. when you see things with that such, you know, having such a polar reality, it's so black and white, America, you know, that's fundamentalism. And so this poem aims to, I was thinking on all of these things as I was writing it. Remember, it's in the voice of a character. Citizens, children of the night, bearers of the day, torch scorched and burned, burn not, the dam is broken, the curse is fled, once muddied and still the river runs, red. All those ships that never sailed, the ones with their sea cocks open that lie scuttled in their stalls today, I bring them back huge and intransitory and let them sail forever, forever. There were currents uncurrent, the wind could not serve as truth's currency. Currently moon marked and sun sparked, unmarked bills, will I am certain I speak a new language, as is always the first sign of a new age. I begun to believe my blackened toenails were on path to decay, but in truth they had begun the gradual process of crystallization. I am he who walks on windscorn feet with toenails of amethyst and rose quartz, my path now crystal clear. I am come to tell you she is here. It is not written. No penman's ship was ever cargoed with her character. Note, books are carefully folded forests, void of autumn, bound from the sun. Likewise, she made her residence on the outskirts of history, on the dark side of the moon, where the searchlight of the sun could not spot her nor rot her, the seed of forbidden fruit. Every tree has a hidden root, yet she has come to light. The swelling patchwork of vibrant dreams, and to think of the girlfriend I was tempted to break up with because she slept too much. I now know they nurtured her there. They slept in packs, dreamt in cycles, nursed her in shifts, and became her on rotation. Unnamed her every time she was named, that she would not be known even unto herself. Undressed every time she was dressed, that she would not be recognized anyone other than herself. They blindfolded her and spun her in circles, that she would find a way here by no other means than her intuition. And she has come. I'm a simple, disoriented man in her presence. I wear my loincloth over my eyes and ejaculate too soon. Forgive me, Father, if I've sinned. I prayed to you and cupped the wind, and in doing so barred her entry into a century, 100 years of solitude. I will now pray with my hands outstretched, with these psalms etched into my palms. Most beloved, I'm certain of nothing more than your existence. 1,000 ants curling under a log may find themselves exposed to my childlike search for you. my colleague, flower. I'm eternally destroyed by your love. No longer am I eligible for any worker's pension. My friends laugh me and talk behind my back. They say that you've changed me, and I am. I'm like a survivor of the flood, walking through the streets drenched with God, surprised that all the drowned victims are still walking and talking. Maybe there's hope. I rush to each victim's side, sucking what I can of you out of your various incarnations, pumping their stomachs and filling them. To touch them is to touch you, to kiss them is to kiss you. My friends, love is an art form slightly removed from its element. Now one may ask, well, what does this mean? I respond, I've made it up, but it shall be from now on. From now on, cities will be built on one side of the street, so that soothsayers will have wilderness to wander and lovers space enough to contemplate a kiss. She kisses if she alone could forge the signature of the sun. I closed my eyes as though I never knew the difference. I stood before a brighter light, at lesser distance, and then a feeling, almost as if nothing were ever bound to be repeated ever again, as if history has been as masterly created as the Great Pyramids, and to reconstruct or relive any given moment have to stem from an understanding of how the pyramids were built from the top down. And if one could understand such majesty, one would also understand that pyramids were first made of flesh, and that kisses are portals. Our sacred breaths shifting through hidden corrals and passageways. I will find my way to eternity within you. When I can feel you breathing into me, I, like a stone gargoyle atop some crumbling building, spring to life, resuscitated angel. I sweep through city streets, my wings outstretched, making mothers clutch their young and remember. And do you remember, dear ones, or has your history forsaken you? There are mysteries coded in song, chants sung round fires, all incantations calling forth this day. On this day, the drunks vomit in unison. No, last night they drank from different cups. Children laugh and play, introducing their parents and invisible friends. A country girl smiles and two trees blossom out of season. Sea suns awaken, our mother has returned to wave us from uncertainty, once title. Twice born of wooden ships, thrice foam to mother's hips. Mother ships grace two lips, a poet's garden. 2 for 5, the going fast, the future's bargain. That's strange, I heard my name, the river's parting. Hurry up, things hurry up, the sun is darkened. Rivers like oceans, oceans like answers, questions in cloud forms, raindrops and stanzas. To be or not to see or not to. She had eyes like two turntables, mixer in between. My dreams and reality blend in ancient themes. The basis of Isis cross-faded to Ankh. The beat drops like a cliff, overlooking my heart. 6,000 feet above sea level. 3,300 bodies disassembled. The head bones connected to the cockpit. Knee-jerk ass backwards, dancing slaves in a mosh pit. Punk rock of Gibraltar, roll out, nothing's new. Mo blood dyes the mohawk, only this time it's you. And you never loved her for what she possessed. You powdered her face and came on her headdress. Oil slick feathers, future stench waterbed. Mother Nature's a whore, said the shotgun to the head. And it smelled like teen spirit. Angst-driven, insecure. A country in puberty, a country at war. So I'll take like 3 more questions, 1 or 2 more poems, and that'll be it. I guess those are books in the back. I think there are books in the back, and Rodzilla has CDs. Are they in the back too? Yeah, they're all in the back.